From our inception in 2001, supporting only 10 children, Caring Hand for Children has now proudly grown to support over 2,400 children.
When I was asked to promote Caring Hands, I told them I'm not the right person since I was not involved since its inception. For the simple reason, I didn't believe in organized charity. I believed in doing it everything by myself. So Chhabra was funding the gold medal in his father's name in Punjab University of Chandigarh, and I was funding the education of few girls selected by my mother. But after seeing the reports of projects which were funded by Caring Hands, I did realize that it is an authentic organization run 100% by dedicated volunteers. Now I fully support this organization. I encourage each and every one of you to wholeheartedly support Caring Hands.
Our success has been due to you, our humble donors and volunteers. What was less than 10 families and a handful of supporters has now grown to over 150 families across Southern California, with 50 performers and 55 volunteers.
It is with great pleasure to be a supporter and volunteer of Caring Hands for the past 5 years now. We just love the concept, by the children, for the children, and the little spice added by us adults makes it all better. All of my children have been involved at one point or another. Take my youngest daughter, Simmer, for example. She was 12 years old when she participated on stage, and now at 17 she's choreographing and teaching with a passion and dedication.
I see Caring Hands for Children as a win-win for all.
One of the most successful project sites being supported by our donors is the Ashra Trust. It was formed in response to a crisis, to a need for intervention for the welfare of children from the riverbed slum in Dehradun, India.
Ashra Trust discovered Chandni begging on one of Dehradun's busiest intersections 6 years ago. After many months of counseling, she joined our Street Smart program with the lure of a bath, a meal, and an education. After almost 2 years of ABCs and 1, 2, 3, Chandni was deemed fit to start formal education at a local government residential school supported by Ashra Trust in 3rd grade.
मेरा नाम चांदनी है। मैं पहले दरअसल को भीख मांगती थी। आश्रा ट्रस्ट वाले मुझे यहाँ ले आके आए। पहले मुझे पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आते थे। अब मैं पढ़ लिख रही हूँ। मैं कक्षा 5th में हूँ और मैं आगे बढ़ूँगी पढ़ लिख के।
Besides education, we felt the need to give Chandni her independence back, so we had a special prosthetic leg made for her by an Australian gentleman called Mr. Pete Farron. Today, Chandni is in 5th grade. She can read and writes her name with great pride. She walks around her school campus comfortably and likes to play games with other girls. She enjoys reading Hindi and solving maths questions. Chandni's parents, who are daily wage laborers, are proud of her achievements.
अच्छा लगता है जैसे कि पढ़ाई पढ़ रही है। मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है कि ऐसे कि पहले नहीं पढ़ती थी, अब पढ़ रही है। भला होगा कि जो हम करते हैं ऐसे काम वो ये नहीं करेगी।
She is a gifted composer of her own music and lyrics, which she remembered until now by memory as she was illiterate. We are happy she can read and write. Maybe she will record her own album one day. Chandni is constantly described as a model student by her peers and teachers. A girl who is exemplary, but more importantly, this little girl is a lesson for the rest of the world. Everyone deserves a second chance.
6 years on, we have just over 800 children. They come from the streets, they come from the riverbed communities, they come from the busties. Chandni's story is, I think, one that encapsulates everything that Ashra is hoping to do. So here is this child born with incredible physical disadvantage. Less than 2 years on from when she's been mainstreamed, she is reading and she is writing. She's a natural singer-songwriter.
A lot has changed in the life of Chandni in the last few years, but her radiant smile remains.
About 2 years back, when Bindu and I met Chandni, she had just started reading and writing. Today, she is in 5th grade and through education is moving forward for an independent life. On behalf of entire Board of Caring Hand for Children, I want to congratulate each one of you, whether you are a donor, sponsor, participant, or a volunteer in making a difference in the lives of thousands of children. And I'm confident that this will have a lasting effect for generations to come. We understand we are not perfect, but I want to assure you that we will continue to run Caring Hand with right intentions and absolute transparency. Finally, we personally want to thank you for your continued support. Caring Hand is your organization, and with your support, every day we dream of helping not one, but millions of Chandnis. Thank you.